Here are some of the hottest fall hair trends for 2024, and this one is probably one of my favorites, and it looks like a simple haircut, but you can notice that there is some length in the back here. So it's nothing where you're gonna use clippers in the back, no, one guard or two guards, no skin fades. It's actually having your hair out a bit more natural. And I would say the back length is probably a good 2 inches, 2.5 inches long, no more than that. This is cut just slightly to the ear, the top of the ear. It's not clean cut around. There's a slight overhang on the top of the ear. Sideburns are cut to here. Same thing on this side. And then as you can see, it's got a nice feathered layered look. And by bringing the hair out, if your hair is not long enough, you need to be able to pull the hair out going sideways. All right. And the length is basically like this. So if you can hold the hair out this way, this much, and this is probably, I would say, about a good 4 inches long, at least right in through here. The top comes down to about the tip of the nose or the bridge of the nose in length when it's dry. So you see what happens. Look, it springs up. It springs up and it looks like it's here. You need to make sure you have that length in the front. So don't let somebody cut your hair to here because it's going to be too short. So you need to have that length in order for the hair to feather back like this. So it's got a nice feathered look to it, something that's really modern. I think it's going to be a great look. You can wear it in the middle if you want, but I think the side part adds a bit more sophistication to it. And this is probably one of my favorite hairstyles for fall 2024. The amount of people who have been commenting that they have the exact hairstyle like this is mind-blowing. So I would say a longer center part or even off-center part with natural waves. And even if you don't have natural waves, you can achieve this by making sure your haircut is layered. So you can see all these shorter pieces in through here. This is layering, and I have dozens upon dozens of videos about how to layer hair, what layers are, and it's creating a shape that the technique removes weight from your hair, so it gives it a lot more freedom. Also, Tidal Wave. You're gonna have to use Tidal Wave, my #1 best-selling product, my sea salt spray, which has salt that is sourced from the Dead Sea. So it's the highest quality sea salt you can use. You spray this on, utilize my blow dryer with the diffuser, and that is available. You can actually purchase it right here in the store, but this is it right here. It's ionic. So I did upgrade the technology to have the ionic technology in the hair, or in the blow dryer, so it's better for your hair. And make sure you have a kind of longer hairstyle. So this is something that I'm seeing a lot of people enjoying. They want to grow their hair out, and it's okay if you have straight hair because this mannequin is 100% straight hair. I got these waves by scrunching it, using my diffuser, and also the haircut. Next one for the ladies. I know that it's a bit on the shorter side, but the shag haircut, I think this is one that's always going to be in style. But what's so cool about this is that if you're growing out maybe a pixie haircut or something a little bit shorter, you can actually let your hair grow into this. And then it's really just a matter of shaping it up. Now the front here, what I love about the front is that I'm able to sweep this over on the side. I'm able to have it more piecey kind of coming towards the front like this even. You're able to get some texture, some movement into it. So it's great for fine hair. It's great for somebody who is looking for just more of a wild, fun, even sophisticated look, and yes, this kind of haircut can be very, very sophisticated. It can be dressed up, for a formal event. You can, tuck this behind your ear. I mean, this is a classic, unbelievable haircut that I did, and I love this so much. I think this is something that I'm going to start to see in 2024. So if you have longer hair and you're just like, I want something, I don't want it too short, you want it to be playful and fun, then this is going to be a great look. Once again, you can use my product Tidal Wave. You can also use my product One Clay, which is going to give you that really awesome texture. You can use my talc powder, my styling powder as well. It's called talc. And yeah, there's a lot of options you have for this. So I think this is going to be an awesome look for women's shorter hair for fall 2024. No, this is not Wolverine. Well, actually, yes, it is Wolverine because this is the mannequin I use for doing the Wolverine haircut. But this is something that you're probably saying, wait, what are you talking about? Because, the fall months, it's getting a bit colder out, this is something that it's a bit more of an unkept look. However, even though it looks like it's grown out and it's a bit wild, there is some texture throughout the back here. There's a little bit of length in through here. So you're actually able to do a lot more with it than you think. right? You're able to go in and create some texture. You're able to go in and create some separation. You can do kind of an off-center part. You can do a side part. You can work it, kind of all forward. So even though, yes, this is a bit longer in through the sides here, you can actually work the hair down and make it a bit more flat to the head, because that's the benefit of having longer hair. If it's too short, it's gonna stick straight out. You don't have any options. But if you have that hair to where it's about 1.5 inches or almost 2 inches long, you can actually work the hair down like this, make it closer to the head, and then you're able to do whatever you want throughout the top. So the top here is, again, I'd probably say about 3.5 inches, no more than that, 3 inches or so. If it's too long, it's not gonna be able to have that flexibility to spike up and move around. If it's too short, obviously it's too short. So I'd say a good 3 inches is a good length for the side, for the top here, and then maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches long throughout the sides. You can style it with any one of my styling products, and you have a great, great result. This is a shorter version of the center part with some texture and some waves. Everybody seems to be obsessed with the 90s hairstyles with those kind of middle and center parts with some texture in their hair. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like it's become a big trend. And this is it. The key to this is making sure, once again, you use tidal wave when the hair is damp and you're scrunching it. You can utilize my blow dryer with the diffuser to add some texture to get those kind of enhanced waves. And this is done on fully straight hair. Most of my mannequins are all straight hair. You get this by having the right layers, AKA the right haircut, utilizing my products and tools. So the thing is that it's a center part. Obviously, we do have some length down through here. So you need to be ready and prepared that you're gonna have a lot more hair on your head. So if you're somebody who's like, oh, I can't stand too much hair, my hair's so thick, then maybe it's not the right haircut for you. But I would say this works great on straight hair. You need to have a lot of hair for this, to be honest with you. This mannequin has a ton of hair, but it is very, very straight, and the hair is very, very fine. But that's why you need the products and tools to be able to achieve this look. The length comes about to the top lip, as you can see through here, and then once again, when it dries, it springs up. If you're trying to grow your hair out, I get so many people reaching out to me, oh, my hair is like 1 inch long. How long is it gonna take me to get like my hair down to my shoulders? I'm like, I have no idea. Hair grows 3/4, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch a month. Do the math, right? It could take you 7, 8 months or so, 6 months, a year to get your hair to be this long. So it all really depends on how fast your hair grows for you individually. Just keep growing it until you get that look. And find a hairstylist that will help work with you to grow your hair out, okay? Because that's really, really, really important. If you do want to purchase any of my products, you can use code YouTube20, which is YouTube20 for 20% off at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.